Hi friends, welcome back to Southern Oregon Living. Come along with us as we go on a really fun 4-day adventure in Central Oregon. I'm going to attempt to condense all the fun things, the places we went and the things we love to do up in Central Oregon around the Bend area, including where we like to stay and the routes we take and places we love to eat. Okay, so we left Southern Oregon and we took a particular route because we wanted to stop at the Collier Logging Museum on our way to Bend. So we took Highway 140 out of Medford towards Lake of the Woods, and then we went on Volcano Legacy Scenic Highway, and we were driving through the meadows just north of Upper Klamath Lake, and we saw these horses, and I just had to catch this. I just thought it was so cool. And then we took Highway 97 about 20 miles north of Klamath Falls to the Collier Logging Museum. The museum is free and it's open from 8 to 4 every day. And if you go on the stateparks.oregon.gov website, you can print out a self-guided tour. Here you will see all kinds of logging equipment dating as far back as the 1880s. For me, I'm like a kid in a candy store here. I'm an artist and a photographer, and this place, oh my goodness, it just lights me up. So I've compiled some of the photos I took there because I don't want to drag you through all of the photos, but I love all the rust and the colors of the old equipment from back in the logging days. It just floats my boat like nothing else. I'm telling you, it's heaven for me to photograph there. So if this sort of thing is your jam, or learning about what it was like back in the height of the logging days in Oregon, then you don't want to miss this museum. My imagination and the photographer in me just goes wild. Hey, I'd love it if you drop a comment below if you can see rusty faces too. Or is that just my imagination? Got to Bend around 2, and first things first, a walk along the river. And then of course we had to go over to Bend Brewing Company for happy hour to have their tropical pine beer that we love. And much to our surprise and delight, when we were walking around looking at the shops, look at what we discovered. If you go shop in Evergreen, you get to sip beer in Bend while you shop for clothes. Okay, girlfriend. Husband chair. I mean, whoever thought about this is brilliant. With free beer samples right next to the dressing room. Awesome. Okay, so then we went next door and they have the men's store. And guess what? They have our favorite tropical pine. We had lunch right next door to the brewery at Sen, right on the river. Okay, there you go. That's my condensed Bend vibes. Except I must add that we highly recommend a stop at Bonta for some yummy gelato. From Bend, we drove through Sisters, headed to the resort that we're staying at right on the Metolius River in Camp Sherman, called Cold Springs Resort. But before I take you there, I just want to show you some of the beauty along the way. And there is another fabulous resort in Sisters called Black Butte Ranch, and they have golfing and horseback riding and stunning views of Faith, Hope, and Charity, which are historic names for the Three Sisters, a trio of 10,000-foot volcanic peaks in Oregon's Cascade Mountain Range west of Bend. We arrived at our cabin on the Metolius River right around sunset time. by these guys off of our back deck. Day 2 began with a walk along the river with our neighbors until they took off on a little swim. About 2.5 miles upriver from Camp Sherman is where the head of the Metolius is. The river begins with a little trickle. And in this spot where the river begins is a great view of Mount Jefferson. The walk down to this viewpoint is filled with all kinds of wonderful little creatures. About 5 miles downriver from Camp Sherman is the fish hatchery. And this is such a magical spot because at this point in the river, the Metolius becomes electric turquoise blue. Later that afternoon, we had so much fun in the town of Sisters. We went to the Candy Corral, and I cannot even believe what a walk down memory lane this is. I totally might be dating myself, but hey, is there anyone else from my elementary or high school watching this? Remember these candy necklaces and these little dot buttons? Oh, this store had everything from my childhood. It was crazy fun. Aside from the obvious regular chocolates, there were so many candies. Okay, pop quiz. I would love to know in the comments below which candies you loved when you were a kid, if you're seeing any of them. Like, remember things like Reeds, like butterscotch and root beer, or Big Red, or did you ever chew Beeman's gum or clove gum? Let me know in the comments. Did you ever have pixie sticks or candy corn or jawbreakers or eyeballs? I had a Peds collection, did you? And my favorite was Starburst or Milk Duds for movies, or Red Hots. Oh my goodness, Hot Tamales or Good and Plenty. Whoppers. It just goes on. Oh, those lips, those wax lips, and then the candy cigarettes. Oh, thank you, Candy Corral. We had such fun in there. And I have to say, we had just as much fun in Kalamazoo walking down memory lane again with all of the cool stuff in there. It's got to be one of my favorite antique stores. Like, you just got to look at this stuff. This just cracks me up. Unattended children will be given an espresso and a free puppy. Are you kidding? That's hysterical. I seriously want to know, did you ever have a lucky rabbit's foot? Come on, people, I need to hear from you. What can you relate to out of all of this? Okay, straight up, I'm going to tell you, we had one of the best, most tasty, fun dining experiences ever on a vacation because so many elements. So I highly recommend the Open Door. It's a restaurant, it's an art gallery, and we sat next to 2 tables with 2 people on either side of us. And I'm telling you, both of the tables, the people, were so sweet and so wonderful. We ended up like having this little dinner party fest. And we began by talking to the 2 sweet gals next to us who were so helpful, helping us figure out what on earth to order because so many things look so good. And they helped us zero in on that. And then the conversation just took off from there. And then another lovely local couple sat down to the left of us. And boy, that was so fun. And you guys know who you are. And I hope you're watching this because I just loved that evening with you guys. And my only regret was that I was so involved in such great conversation and just savoring every bite that I completely forgot to take a photo of the fabulous flourless chocolate cake. Okay, we began our third day the very best way, which is getting the Lox Box bagel at Big O's. And Big O's by far has the best bagels in the whole world. I am not kidding. Their jalapeno cheddar bagel are truly the best bagels I've ever had. We decided to sneak in a quick stop a little bit north of the turnoff for Smith Rock. And this bridge is a historic steel arch bridge near Terrebonne. And it's often referred to as a high bridge or pedestrian bridge at the Peterskeen Ogden State Scenic Viewpoint, the Crooked River High Bridge. So the Crooked River below is the same river that runs throughout Smith Rock Park. And this bridge was completed in 1926, and it now serves as both a pedestrian walkway and a bungee jumping spot located next to the modern Rex T. Barber Veterans Memorial Bridge.
Look, they're kissing.
Cannot even imagine what it was like to construct this with that deep canyon below. Onward to Smith Rock State Park. If you like raw, rugged beauty and you like hiking, then you absolutely have to come to Smith Rock in Terrebonne. You can look on a map and you can locate Redmond, which is actually where the municipal airport is in Central Oregon, and it's where you fly in if you're going to be going to Bend. So Terrebonne, where Smith Rock is the next town north of Redmond. And see, here's that same Crooked River again that was below the bridges. On the way out of the park, you get a lovely view of the Three Sisters and another added plus known as the Juniper Junction, where you can get huckleberry ice cream. If you need groceries, keep an eye out for Oliver Lemons. It's really a cool market. And they also have one in Ben and Sisters as well. The morning of day 4 was very bittersweet. We got up early so we could say goodbye to the flowers and the fauna and the geese and the ducks and the birds and head out onto our fun adventure on our way home. If you're heading to Southern Oregon or further south, we have such a great route for you of all kinds of fun and gorgeous things to see along the way and where to eat lunch. And we came home via the Mackenzie Highway, which is Highway 126. So check out all these cool things you can see and do on this route. When we drove by Clear Lake, I told Geoff, oh, please let's turn around, because I was so curious with the name Clear Lake. What would that look like? And it did not disappoint. Not only was the water clear and beautiful, but it also was that beautiful turquoise and turquoise green color. Next up on Highway 126, the Mackenzie Highway, Sahali and Coosa Falls, which are side by side. These falls are a super easy hike from the parking lot, great for kids and grandparents too. For a little more of a challenge, and maybe not for everybody, you can actually hike up to the top and get up and be at a lookout point so you can watch the water falling down from the top. And that is really fun. We did that for the first time this time. And this is what it looked like when I filmed it at the top, and it was so cool seeing the rainbow in the mist. And this is the pool of water for the smaller waterfall. And of course, Geoff had to go get right in it and bring me some of that water.
Here, hold that for him. Waterfall water.
Next stop on our adventure driving home back to Southern Oregon is the Belknap Hot Springs Resort and Gardens. And this is a fabulous place to come and chillax. They've got a wonderful natural hot springs swimming pool right on the Mackenzie River. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. If you love the benefits of being in natural hot springs, oh, this is just heavenly. And the beautiful manicured garden and flowers all around just make it a lovely place to come and just really unwind. And when you walk over this bridge, you'll see where the very hot mineral water comes bubbling out of the ground. And what a fun sculpture this is on the grounds of Belknap Springs. Back on the Mackenzie Highway heading toward Eugene, we passed some very bleak parts where there had been a really devastating fire several years ago. And amidst all the dead trees and the devastation, there were these beautiful yellow bushes that were along the river. Quite the juxtaposition. And we just stopped for a little moment just to take a picture of this. And I caught Geoff in this moment where he's taking a selfie. And here's the picture he just took. We went to the Agate Alley Bistro on the corner of 19th and Agate in Eugene for a wonderful lunch. This was our first time there. They use all fresh, organic, and grass-fed ingredients. Fabulous service, and we will most definitely be back. Just up the street is Prince Puckler's, where they still make homemade banana splits. Or, if you prefer, just 2 doors down, there is the most incredible cake and pastry shop called Sweet Life Petite, where those who like this sort of thing will be hard-pressed to just pick one sweet treat. Our last stop before we head back home is the beautiful Hendricks Rhododendron Park in the hillsides of Eugene. Thank you, friends, so much for coming along on the adventure. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the thumbs up. And I always love it when you comment below. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.